Life's a bitch. You've got to go out and kick ass. Maya Angelou, an Aries sun sign. Today we're going to be discussing Aries, the sun sign, and we're going to be talking all about it. Here are some little mini parts of it. Personal creed, I am. Element, fire. Energy cardinal. Your psychological glyph is intuitive. Color red. Body part, the head. Gemstone, diamonds. Metal, iron. Your main flowers are thistle, honeysuckle, red poppy, geranium, hollyhock, ginger, clove, and pennyroyal. People with an Aries sun sign are generally open-minded, enthusiastic, outspoken, alert, quick to act and speak, ambitious, candid, generous friends, adventurous, pioneering, courageous and confident, quick-witted. But they can also be selfish, quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient, foolhardy, lacking in real direction, and poor followers of direction. Aries people love action, coming first, challenges, champion causes, and spontaneity. They can't stand waiting around, humoring fools, admitting failure, tyranny, and other people's advice. I don't know about that last one though. Aries is all about learning the boundaries of individualism. They come into every situation as if it's the first time that they are embracing this, even though they've gone through it before, like with a fresh look. They're the kind of people that need to burn their fingers in order to learn. No one really can tell them they're wrong. They're pioneers in both thought and action. They have a really devil-may-care attitude and aren't afraid to try things that are new. They welcome challenges. They really make courageous leaders, really genuine friends. But they're not really good at followers of the direction because they really feel like they can do it a better way on their own. They can be childlike in their enthusiasm for life. They are very eager souls ready to enjoy all that the world has to offer. And a little egocentric at times. Sometimes their energy can make them restless and headstrong and stubborn. And sometimes quick-tempered. An unevolved Aries is easy to be offended and sometimes aggressive. But the heat doesn't last too long, and they're not really one to hold a grudge for very long. Aries reveals itself in self-expression. Because of their independent spirit, they're often on the side of the battler in the debates. They don't like slowness, and they prefer to live a full-bodied life. No half energy, no halfway doing the things. They are sentimental, but most times they find that Aries have a lot of problems with recalling their childhood. They pride themselves on being extremely intellectual. They are terrific in sales and have lots of enthusiasm. Musically inclined, they can make great songwriters, even jazz soloists. They're pretty good at communication, like basically terrific at communication. They have no trouble talking themselves into just about any job. Leonardo da Vinci was an Aries. He's a great example of what a focused Aries can achieve. Aries rules the head when it comes to health. That includes like the brain, the nervous system, everything like that. As a sign of celestial association, oftentimes Aries have a birthmark somewhere on or around their head. But it also means that an Aries sometimes can be subject to any kind of like head complaints, headaches, migraines, things of that sort. Even toothaches and gum issues. They're real sensitive to heat stroke, facial blemishes, dyslexia, sometimes speech impediments in earlier life, hypertension, anemia, diabetes, brain disorders, meningitis. But yeah, they should use their creative energy to express themselves physically. If they fall ill, it is said that they should have more fish instead of red meat. But of course, if you have dietary restrictions, don't listen to that. Eat plenty of fresh salad, grapes, wheatgrass, and apples. And avoid heavily spiced foods and alcohol. I also have heard that they're prone to potassium deficiencies. They also should keep up with their water intake during the day to like balance out the hot and cold aspect of that. When looking for meditation music or like frequency inside of meditation, the healing energy for an Aries is to listen to the D note. Oils like black pepper, clove, cumin, coriander, neroli, frankincense, ginger, pennyroyal, petitgrain, pine, and woodruff are really great for aromatherapy for them. When it comes to the Aries partner, fancy a la carte dinners are not a way to impress your Aries partner. They typically regard food as more of like a necessity versus like a lavish thing. One way to get to an Aries heart really quickly is to take them to do something new that they've never experienced before. Or like a place to do something new, like a picnic. Take them somewhere really cool. Or to the zoo, to a special spot. They really appreciate sentimental gestures. You got to keep that conversation lively, engaging with witty anecdotes, but mostly in the beginning, let the flow evolve around them. It's usually a balance between being interesting, feeding their fire-eating ego, and then also having your own opinions. And Aries always appreciates you having like your own talents and your own thing going on rather than having to do necessarily everything together. They like to have the balance of like having interesting hobbies, one of the other. When it comes to gifts, like I said, something very sentimental is really cherished. But also something like cool, something new and interesting. That's something that always sparks an Aries person's mind. Aries loves books on philosophy and practical gifts, gifts that can be used and not just sit in a drawer for a couple of years. Something simple as like a playlist of some amazing songs that you think they would be interested in would be really going far. They love the taste of that new world experience. They want to experience everything that life has to offer, and being able to be shown that a little bit in the gift giving process is really special to them. Some famous Aries actors and famous people are Harry Houdini, Aretha Franklin, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Leonard Nimoy. Quentin Tarantino, one of my favorites, Vincent van Gogh, oh, and Eric Clapton, MC Hammer, Booker T. Washington, Maya Angelou, Robert Downey Jr., Russell Crowe, Steven Seagal, and Jane Mansfield. Anyways, that concludes my video for All About Aries. If you're interested in more of this series, go ahead and follow me, and I will be posting one every day of all of the zodiac signs. So comment down below if you know somebody that's an Aries, or if there's anything that I missed out, or even anything that you disagree on. I love to have good conversations. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Oh, and subscribe. Please, please, please.